Hi, Leo. Welcome to my channel and welcome to your weekly read. Let's take a look and see what energies want to reveal themselves for you. We will jump in and see what wants to come about. All right. Hope all is well. This will be for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mercury, as well as your North Node. Okay. So where you have your Leo in those particular positions, that is where this read is for, who this read is for. All right. All right, let's take a look and see what's going on for you, Leo. I'm going to start with what Spirit wants you to know most: career, money, finance, and we will exit out with love, okay? All right, what is going on for Leo this week? I'm coming at you on Wednesday to the end of the week, and then I'm going to be focusing in on my monthlies, okay? All right, so what is going on for Leo this particular week? Hope all is well, Leos. I'm excited to see what comes out for you here, okay? All right, let's take a look. This wants to come through. Woo! Nothing like getting the Ace of Cups right after the Devil energy and the Star. I mean, two major arcanas coming out here, guys. This is really powerful. Oh my gosh, four. Whatever comes out and which way they come out is how I'm going to actually take them, okay? All right. So what do we have here? What's at the bottom of the deck here? Seven of Cups. So there's a lot of choices that you have right now is what I'm getting. And some of which might not be the best choices, some of which are really good choices. So within this, opportunity here, this is for you to, this is getting out of illusion and fantasy also. It could be wishful thinking. It could be a daydreaming, or maybe you're in an indecision and you're not sure which way to go. And it could be about delivering some sort of message that can bring in balance. All right. So for some of you, this could be maybe you are not sure kind of which way to go in terms of delivering a message or where you want to move forward. And Temperance energy is Sagittarius energy. And sorry, because I've got to place my finger on certain areas because of these cards on YouTube. But in any event, this is Sagittarius energy, and it's about, I feel that there is an opportunity for you to deliver some sort of message to bring in balance. Something needs to bring a little bit more moderation to a situation. And or maybe maybe you're getting out of illusion and fantasy about a situation. I'm going to find out a little bit more about this, but if I were to maybe ask the star deck what that might be, what comes through underlying energy, it's about your independence, guys. I feel that it's about your Nine of Pentacles, which is all about your independence and feeling this is luxurious, living in luxury. It could be something having to do with, maintaining your independence in some sort of way. It is also about rewarded efforts of success. Your material security is coming in. It's about your achievement into something, okay? You look at, we've even got the Empress at the bottom of the deck. So it's birthing something new, using your creativity. And so I think you're balancing out the practicality of that but it's about also, with the Page of Wands, it's about your fresh ideas, being fearless, moving forward to birth this something new, and it could lead to great independence. But it wants you to get out of illusion and fantasy, be a little practical about this in some sort of way. So your underlying energy is talking about that. And we'll get into more details, but there's something about that needs to be grounded, right? So comparison, it's about communication of, communication, not comparing yourself with others, but doing what it is that brings you joy. All right. So getting out of the illusion and the communication that might be hidden underneath in the subconscious about comparison, you comparing yourself to others, others comparing themselves to you, something of the sort. But it's communication, because this blue, Leo, is the throat chakra. All right. So this is getting out of the illusion of comparing yourself with others or having to, keep up with others. This is about your independence and your truth and balancing something out for you. Okay. Not for anyone else, but for you, for greater independence and security. Okay. So others might be selling some sort of illusion, but this is you focusing in on what's really going to bring in my true balance for me, what's bringing in my balance of temperance, to me. And the Page of Wands is like, how am I going to use my extrovertedness, getting out there with my fresh idea, being energetic and being fearless and cheerful, and and making this discovery and reaching my independence. So what I get starting off here is a transformation, a major transformation taking place. You know, out of these cards here, you got 1, 2, 3 out of the 6 that are major arcana, and that's not counting over here, okay? And this is basically telling me that this is a destined opportunity. This is a destined situation. This is something that's it's fate. I feel that you might be doing with the Capricorn that something is being transformed, or there's some sort of addiction, or some sort of this could indicate obsession, dependency, materialism, powerlessness, and abuse. And it's being transformed. The death, something's transforming. Something is dying within you, which is a really good thing. So the independence and opportunity, this spiritual awakening, this is a spiritual, an emotional awakening, and a spiritual initiation of love and creativity can come through. So it's almost as if it's almost like Spirit's telling you, don't compare yourself to others. Do you, and transform on and do what brings you the joy of what you love, because there's been an emotional awakening. Your emotions have been awakened, and when you're ready, when you start expressing them, it's powerful. It's really powerful, and I feel that this is what's coming through. There's been some sort of spiritual awakening and some sort of big change. Give me a card on this. I'm going to pull these cards here. Give me a card on this devil energy and what this is, and then I'll pull one on the death card. This is asking you to trust. You're going to be having to take a leap. Yeah, you're putting an end to exhaustion. The death card, you're transforming, of putting an end to exhaustion. It's come to an end. It's a 9 card. Yeah, scorpionic energy. And you are trusting, you're putting this is about letting go. It's like you're trusting, you're letting go of something that once held you back. Okay. Now, if I were to pull a card on that, what would that be? Let's just take a look what we get. Having the courage, letting go of fear, and having the courage to break through, break out of whatever has held you back here. Okay. And that could be anything. It even could be a mindset. Okay. Person, place, or thing, a situation, a mindset. Okay. But having the courage to go through this adventure of the unknown. Wow. The fear of, almost like the fear is you're leaving that. It's something that you feared since childhood, but you're letting that go, and that's changing. Okay. Spirit's advice in this area: commit to your path. It might not be what everyone wants it to be, or how you compare yourself to others. This is your spiritual awakening. This is not anyone else's. And with the Ace of Cups, is it's an opportunity. You're using your creativity in some sort of way. Currently, right now, you've got the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Now, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and we'll break this down, because sometimes you need extra cards to break down like a reversal. And I feel, because it gets to even greater clarity than if it's upright. So I feel that there's been some sort of spiritual awakening. And with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, this is about risky investments or being a workaholic, or it could be the other side of laziness or boring or being irresponsible. So this is, you've gone through a spiritual awakening, and either you're no longer any of that, or you're no longer focusing on being a workaholic. You're no longer focusing on laziness, is coming through here. This is, I'm telling you what the cards kind of, or risky investments. You are focusing in on, or you're not being irresponsible. You are moving forward and pushing forward because you've had a spiritual awakening. What does Spirit have to say about this? It wants to come through. Yeah, letting go of limiting beliefs. So for some of you, that could be the case. Letting go of a limiting belief. A limiting belief of like you can't do it. Yes, you can. Limiting belief of I don't have the I don't have the strength. Yes, you do. And it's this is not doing the due diligence on any sort of investments. You've got the ability to do that. Okay. And you don't have to be a workaholic. You can enjoy your life and also be able to make money doing it. Okay. No longer am I being irresponsible. I'm being responsible. And you could probably pick out an area, particular. There's like an area that held you back that I feel that is being transformed, and you're committing to your path. So limiting belief is coming through. Give me a card on that. You're welcoming in what? The sacred, the spirituality. It's like it's like the limiting beliefs is welcoming in the sacred and the spiritual. So, could have been shadow work that was happening that brought in this sun coming through and this spiritual awakening, like the third eye is opening here and the rays of sunshine are coming through. And it has to do with your connection with this, shadow work and getting clarity and the sun coming out and boom, spiritual awakening. So, that could be what's coming through here as well. Okay. And what else? Progress is being made. Two of Wands. Successful completion. That's what I wanted to see. This is beautiful. This tells me that you're making progress, the welcoming in of the sacred. You're making progress of what you want your world. You're getting clear of what your world means to you and what that is, and you're blooming something new, right? So you're having that courage. Where's that card? Courage. Yeah, there it's blooming. The courage to break through the tough wall of a limiting belief, and this is all blooming here for you. So there's been a lot of growth for a successful completion. This is what I like to see because this is current energies. So I feel that with the World card, success, achievement, accomplishment, a sense of belonging now. This is like fulfillment. The spiritual awakening, this emotional awakening has brought you fulfillment. Like your emotions matter now and how I feel about what I want to do, where I want to be, or the person, how I'm going to show up in this physical plane is coming through here. Okay. So then what do I get moving forward here is the Star card. So the Star card is, again, it's focusing in on new inspiration and creativity. Now you're content. There is a renewal here of letting go of the exhaustion and transforming from this devil energy and having the courage to push forward, even though you might not see what it might be like. But there's a successful completion here, guys. And I feel that with this new inspiration, with the Star card Aquarius energy, that I feel that there is a sense of spiritual healing that had taken place. And because of that, now you feel inside out that you can passionately move forward towards what you want. Knight of Wands. They move forward on what they want. They are, very courageous, using that beautiful energy. They're assertive. And it's what I get. It's like you're kind of being the hero coming out here. It's kind of like being a hero of your life. Give me a card in this Knight of Wands. What do I get? Yep, a big shift in change. You're creating the change. You're getting out of the mind, and you are maturing. Look at this. Look at this. It's like something's come down in your mind, and you've overcome something that has kind of behooved you and kind of like confusing you. And this is like a tower, and that's like tower, tower, tower of the mind, and now maturity and growth. That's exactly what I was talking about when I'm seeing this. You're making progress. All that growth, it's maturity and growth and making progress in your world. You're getting the clarity you needed. You're getting the clarity you needed. It's that emotions are spotlighted here in some sort of way, emotional maturity in some sort of way. Now, it doesn't mean that you weren't mature before. It's just like there's another up leveling of this in some sort of way since a child. Like it's like you're letting go of maybe a childhood way of responding to something, to a situation, maybe overall. You've got a new way of communicating here, is what I'm getting. And it looks good on you. And the funny thing talk about communication, it's expressing love. It's like, it could be a new way of expressing love, a new way of expressing yourself. Knight of Cups. This is like, really an expression of love. Like, how you express love in your partnerships, relationships, all over. Yeah. And this is developing a new strategy. but something had to come down before that to happen. So something had to break you to make you in this. Wow. What is any other spirit's advice in this that comes through? Mystical, so connected with spirit. Observe the mysticism, the spirituality for the clarity, and reawaken. I'm not this. You cannot. Exactly what I was thinking here. Exactly what I was that was coming through is your path is clear. There's no comparison. It's the way you communicate. Look, all this blue. All this blue is coming through. It's all about communication. Communication with source, connected to source. That third eye, right? That third eye that we saw. It was coming through. Where was it on one of the cards here? Oh, I can't even think of it. But in any event, it was the third eye, and it was all about observing the communication, observing the connection with source, observing clarity, and now being reawakened. And now, this is love. This green here is love, being reawakened. And it's interesting how you get emotionally being able to reawaken love within you and being able to express it. Something of the sort like that, guys, is coming through, and this is what Spirit wants you to know. So I will leave that there. Please note your comments, guys. I would love to hear more about that, what that is for you below in comments. Let's take a look at what's coming through in career, money, and finance for you. Career, money, and finance. What do we get? What do we have for Leo? Career, money, and finance. What do we get? What do we get? Well, beautiful. Let's take a look. Okay. And give me 3 more cards for you. What do we get? Okay. Okay. And 1 more. Okay. Let's see here. What do we've got here? Oh, man. Here you are. Look at this. I want you to remind yourself, Leo, of your courage, of your bravery that you are just born with, okay? With the confidence, with that inner strength, and overcoming any sort of self-doubt. Remember who you are, okay? You are reminded of that right now, okay? And to passionately move forward, okay? And this is with teamwork and collaboration, all right? So this is moving forward. This is want you to keep this in mind, okay? Remember who you are, passionately moving forward with this Ace of Wands towards your new passion, having that confidence, that spark and enthusiasm, and creativity. And this is you working together with others, all right? With this 3 of Cups, that's collaboration and shared goals. This could be putting in the effort, apprentice mode, okay? Learning something new. Because what I get, wasn't in the past, what you were doing wasn't working for you, wasn't bringing in the money, okay? And so your 4 of Cups, it got you thinking. The 4 of Cups is in reverse, and so the 4 of Cups tells me now that this is happiness, solitude, in some sort of way. You know what this could be? It could. This is happiness and acceptance. This is all about awareness. You've got some sort of clarity. You've got clarity of what held your money back. All right. Now, it doesn't have to be an outside circumstance. It could be inner circumstance. Okay. But you found that out here. Okay. So give me a little bit more on this. Give me a little bit more on what you found out, what you got the clarity of what was keeping you. So what was that? In fact, I'm going to pull this card. So what was it? What was it? Yeah, you imagine having to do with family. It was, it's like you had an imagination of where you wanted to be, but I think you kind of stood out from the family of doing something different. And so, maybe it was your upbringing. You had dreams, but your upbringing are kind of towered over you. All right. And so maybe you you actually took on some sort of belief, about money in some sort of way. And, but you got the clarity that you needed. So give me one more card on this, okay? But I think it was some sort of belief system, upbringing, maybe surrounded by family. And I do get unexpected gifts. What is this unexpected gift? What is this unexpected gifts? Overcoming laziness. 9 is laziness is coming to an end. No longer clinging to the past, which was a burden. The gift was you see the burden now. You see the burden. And it's almost as if you see it now, and you no longer cling to the past of laziness. You are, and that could be like you're putting an end. Like, I think you understand that you have to put in the work to do this, and maybe that you were holding back from it. Let's move on and see what else that we get. That's for some of you. It's not for everyone. And then I do get the 8 of Cups. This is you walking towards what you want because you've learned your lesson. What's the thing that we don't walk away from someone to teach them a lesson, but we walk towards what we want, or because we learned our lesson. Something of this sort. I don't know. So I'm coming up with something there that seems to be coming out here. There's something more right now. And so you're putting an end to this anxiety of this 9 of Swords. Maybe I wasn't putting in the effort. Maybe I wasn't putting the effort that I thought. Maybe I was thinking about it, but I wasn't doing it. It's kind of something like that. But it could be a mindset. You had a dream, and maybe that when you were younger, it was convoluted and blanketed with other people's beliefs. And again, to protect yourself, and to be loved, you probably adapted some sort of belief. We all do that sometimes in our upbringing. But this is saying is that you're no longer clinging to the past, and the burden. All right. And so now it's come to fruition, some sort of reasoning of the mind. Give me a card on this 9 of Swords. Chariot, now moving forward. It has to do with your money, guys, and it's affecting your ability to move forward. But now you're putting an end and having faith to move forward. So it's 9 of Swords comes to fruition. This is all about having faith and moving forward and balancing things out and moving forward on faith with the Sun here, okay? This is having strength in moving forward. So this is why having the strength to move forward and teamwork and collaboration with others. You could be getting even, assistance from this. So moving forward, you're receptive to communication. You're jumping in. You're an innocent grasshopper before, and now you're receptive to moving forward with faith here and moving forward to what you want. Give me more on this. Give me more on this 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups. Yeah, you no longer feel tied. Maybe you felt fear or afraid, or like you felt that you couldn't move. But now you are moving because you have learned a lesson of some sort of thinking. All right, it's changed for you, and you've taken control of your mind. King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And this could be you taking on that energy, that masculine energy of clear thinking, of intellectual, integrity. This is being very strict and disciplined of the mind. And this is so fabulous. So now you've got control of your mind. And now, even though that there's conflict, this is the 8 of Swords. This is maybe you feel a little kind of like you can't move. So give me a card on the 8 of Swords. This is using your intuition and being calm about this, and moving forward, overcoming conflict with teamwork and collaboration. I think you realize that you're not stuck. This is not stuck in the conflict anymore. This is, no, I'm going to listen to, be calm, intuitive, and compassionate, and loyal to myself. I'm going to let the old way of thinking come down. I'm going to let go of the burden of the conflict and focus on teamwork and collaboration. And didn't we talk about this over here? Moving forward with strength, passionately, teamwork and collaboration. So, yeah, this is what I'm getting, guys. So, letting go of the burden, bottom of the deck. You're letting go of the burden that once held you back, that kept you from your money and finances, of getting what you want. You're taking control of your mind. And you were innocent then, you were innocent grasshopper then, but no longer, okay? You're receptive to the change and you're moving forward. So what is Spirit's advice in career, money, and finance here? This is interesting, guys. You might inspire others. You inspire others not to overburden themselves and to begin now. This is like you're beginning. This is like, yeah, you're inspired, no more overburdening, right? You are planting new seeds. This is not feeling wilted and overburdened and exhausted. This is about cultivating a communication of inspiration, letting go of this and planting seeds of in the heart to begin now on what you want. So what does that mean? What does begin now mean? That you are part of the world. We are the world. It's like the world card. You are part of the world. You are not an outsider, and you are not playing the politics, and you're moving on with your creativity. I don't know. That might make sense to someone. This is like the world card in the stick, the 10. You're no longer an outsider. You are letting go of the politics, right? You're not going to wear the mask, okay? And now you are focusing on your beauty and creativity. Oh, this is beautiful. There's something that you're doing in a creative fashion, and it's time for you to rejoice. And it's all about having the courage. It's about the courage to take the inspired action and breaking out of the fear and not being frozen in fear, but breaking out of the fear, right? And rejoicing in this new beginning. All right, guys, I'm going to leave that there. Let's go ahead and take a look at your love life. Wow, that was moving. Whew, Leo, you already know you're born with courage, and sometimes we just need a reminder about who you really are, okay? And be reminded that you don't have to adopt an old way of thinking, and you don't have to wear that mask. Not anymore, okay? So let's take a look at your love life. What comes through in love? Oh, well, speaking of love, we got the Page of Cups. All right, let's take a look what comes through. And the Lover's card, of course. Beautiful. All right. Anything that you need to be reminded about in love that's going to be really key for you here, okay? So what I'm getting is that you want fairness and truth, and this is about developing healthy boundaries, about messages that come through in love. And this is you taking on the kind of that Hierophant energy, traditional. Maybe some of you want something traditional when it comes to love, and maybe in the past that's how you were raised. And then I get the Lover's card and the Three of Pentacles, which is Three of Pentacles is shared goals. It's like you want a relationship that has shared goals in it, and is what I'm getting. Shared goals, and shared efforts, collaboration. So you want a relationship that has teamwork is what I'm getting, because I get the Three of Pentacles as it pertains to the Lover's card, Gemini energy. This is about making choices in love that lead towards that, all right? I feel that in the past that you had to set up some healthier boundaries, maybe about, this is a Page of Cups, and this could be about your idealism, the inner child of what you thought love was like. And of course, when you were going through that, I feel that you had to, it's kind of like you were focusing on the traditional way of things, which is fine. But I get that there is a sense of memories, sentimentality, nostalgia. So traditional ways of nostalgia are coming up, and you're choosing, for some of you, a more traditional connection. You're looking for something that is more traditional in some sort of way. So that's one message that I'm getting. Another thing that I'm getting too is that boundaries and being fair and just and birthing a new relationship, that's what's going to be key for you. Again, that teamwork and collaboration is coming through. But I feel you had to take leadership, like maybe you got some sort of guidance, like you maybe listened to younger messages when you were young about tradition in love, and you have now making your own decisions about that even more. So give me a little bit more on this. What else do we get in terms of the Lover's card? What does that mean? The Lover's card is an opportunity, Ace of Pentacles. Intimacy. This is about prosperity of what you want, prosperity and abundance and a new opportunity in love. So you could be having a new opportunity with love with Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, or this could be a Gemini energy, because I do get the Lover's card. This is about making choices that lead to better prosperity in love. Like no more of the younger love, or this is about, it's got to lead, what do I get? Prosperity, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So the Seven of Pentacles in reverse talks about lack of long-term vision. And that could have been something that you were involved with, lovers with didn't have a long-term vision. Or maybe you didn't know what you want, or others didn't know what they want. So this is about getting involved with people that do, and you knowing what you want as well, of course. But this is, maybe there was some impatience or setbacks within that, okay? But the Three of Pentacles, what does that mean? Six of Pentacles, it jumps to the six. It's about balancing something out. So it goes to the 3 to the 6. So now it's about teamwork and collaboration to balance the scales out, like kind of getting like Libra energy coming through, as well as Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. So it's about money. Maybe that you wanted to balance out your money first. And I get the Nine of Cups, because that's going to lead to a dream come true. I think that it is moving from teamwork and collaboration to build your money, and that's going to lead to a dream come true. Maybe building something together with someone, or getting your finances together. So when you're with someone, it's a dream come true. Like you feel stable. But give me more. Give me more on this Page of Cups. What is that? Six of Wands, passionately moving forward. So it's not just about passion. It's about, there's a changing of a cycle. Like there's a changing of a cycle of a way of thinking, Wheel of Fortune. Passionately moving forward. Yeah. I don't know, you're just delivering the message about what you want in love, and it's moving forward towards your dream. Give me more about this. So what is the Nine of Cups dream? What is that for Leo here? You're listening to your guidance. You're no longer suppressing and the past, and you are connected to source on what you want. And it's also about it, and you're traveling to a new area. You're traveling towards towards playfulness and something that can grow and be ripe. Interesting. What is the Six of Cups? Breaking the pattern. You're breaking the pattern of nostalgia or innocence of the past, of how you felt about love. And what else? Focusing in on a ritual, manifesting what you want. And again, having the courage. This is the courage to go for what you want to be, this is to entertain relationships or connections that lead long-term, all right? This is getting out of the illusion of what maybe someone might say but not do, something of the sort, okay? So with grace, moving forward, all right? Anything more about love? Spiritual enlightenment with the Hangman, making a judgment, and to letting go of the burdens. Letting go of the burdens and what? And focusing in on persevering towards what you want. The Four of Wands. This could even indicate marriage. You want balance. You want a balance of wholeness. Let go of the burden. You don't want to do everything yourself. Persevering towards what you want. The Four of Wands. Celebrations, happiness could be a reunion, but it also could be marriage. Letting go of the burdens and making a judgment and being spiritually enlightened. To let go of that heartbreak and to be able to move forward. So guys, this is what I'm getting. Any final advice? Be flexible. Connect with the divine. And focus in on your dreams, guys. Nourish your dreams. Nourish your dreams and focus in on love and nourish love. So yeah, I get flexibility, divine connection, dream, go for your dreams, and nourish the love so it can bloom. So putting in the work and nourish the love so it can bloom. I'm going to leave it there, guys. If you're looking for a personal read, click the link in the description box below. And I look forward to seeing you next time, guys. Namaste.